told you we'd be back.
We're back. Okay, so Miss Cassie here is going to talk a little bit about an anchor stone.
Okay. Now, forgive me, I do not remember what kind of stone this is, but this is a wolf stone anchor, crystal anchor. But what an anchor is used for is basically to keep you
Grounded.
Yeah.
Keep you tied in. Like you drop an anchor to keep a ship in place.
Like exactly what it says. And I will explain how to get connected with an anchor and how that process goes after Hannah first defines it.
Well, the point of an anchor is there are certain types of magic that are done that are a little higher level that require a little more experience because of what they entail and how difficult they are and all that stuff. And when doing some of those types of magic, you get an anchor for the purpose of when you leave the body, it's much easier to find your way back when you've got a rope tied off on your hips. So this anchor provides a connection for your spirit while you're off and about doing whatever it is that your spirit's doing.
And for those of you that are on the Facebook group, I did post about some of the things that I do. That's my practice. And one of those things I mentioned was dream walking. And that's actually why I need my anchor. So that way if my soul does stay, it can come back. So I don't travel too far also. That can be very dangerous.
Exactly. It also acts almost kind of like a leash, limiting the distance based on, the ability to get back.
Think of it as like, if you had a string, let's say, and you tied it off to something at the opening of a maze, and you took that string all the way through the maze, so you basically can just follow that back. That's basically what it is. It's like, it could be string, whatever, but that's basically all it is.
Exactly.
And how you get connected to an anchor. Well, first you have to, obviously, bless it, whatnot. And then you have to pump your own magic through, and it will cycle through, and you
almost
just keep
like
going.
A loop.
And it'll kind of loop around. Let's say loop around the anchor, but not literally. But you'll have a connection to this, and
think of the anchor kind of when you're doing the connection, kind of like a water filter. As the energy goes into it, it leaves a little bit of it behind as it passes through and comes back to you. And so you do this, it's almost kind of like a form of meditation, this connection. And then it allows you to have that lock with the anchor because there's, in essence, a part of you within that crystal.
It also kind of helps whenever you get an anchor. If you do, let's say, for those of you that want to practice Native American magic, you usually get a spirit guide. And that's also in a lot of other practices, too. You can get a spirit guide. They usually come in the form of an animal. For instance, mine is a wolf, which is why I have a wolf.
That's why it's her anchor.
And it's just easier for me to connect to it, because I already have the essence of, the spirit of a wolf inside.
Because it's more personal and it's more connected, it makes it,
well, it doesn't have to be exactly of your spirit guide or what have you, but it's just easier that way.
So, yeah, that's a little bit about anchors.
Tune in next time for a spread on tarot.
Yeah, lots of fun, guys. Subscribe to make sure you see the videos. Don't miss them.